need to ask me that. There's other platforms out there where you can go and ask them types of questions, lad. You don't really need to come on here and ask me questions about people that I can't grasp out, and that's why I don't want to talk about it. That'll make sense to the certified, not to the usual. But that's what I'm saying, people. You want my thoughts, sometimes my opinions, you're never going to like. You're never going to like. But yeah, let's speak about it like this. Let's not speak about that incident where 2 women were killed. And when I say before, I just can't accept how he's up. Why would you want to just go at 2 policewomen? If you were going to go at it, you see, his mindset weren't like my mindset. And my mindset's not like Raoul Moat's mindset. My mindset's more like Fez's mindset, which is completely different to their mindset. You can't really put me into the same context as them ever, because our mindsets are completely different. So I hope that answers your question. Sam saying Cregan is a ready man, Daz. Is he a ready man? Sat on a hospital wing for the next 40 years. Defo a ready man, isn't he? Don't chat it. Don't come on here trying to indicate that this kid who's gone out and lawlessly killed 2 women because they've got police uniforms on. Don't start trying to create some sort of, atmosphere around him that what he did was gangster. It weren't gangster. It weren't like, as I just said, you just had some kid on drugs running around the city, killing fathers, getting trapped, didn't know what to do, and done what got him a 40 wreck. That weren't no going out with a bang, was it? What was it all about, lad? What, now you're sitting in there sectioned? Now, I know there's loads of kids around Salford and around wherever that are probably going, hang on. You've got youngsters around Salford and in Manchester that crave the notoriety that Cregan had and still does have because of bellends like yourself coming in trying to make him like a P-Ed Tate type of figure. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can't do it. That's what I'm dead against, lad. You can't keep on. Look at what he done. Look at what he done. Go back to armed robbing years. If armed robbers on the pavement come unstuck and a policewoman was the one that was there, they wouldn't blast her. Or they wouldn't have done that type of damage. He's done that off cocaine. Quiet, thinking off it, Barney, trapped, paranoid, doesn't know what's going on really. And he's just gone out on a mad one. Lads do it up and down the country all the time, but they haven't got access to what he had access to. You get lads going like him up and down this country, but they have not got access to what he had access to. And the more access that comes in this country to individuals without criminal backgrounds, just with crazy coke addictions, and on them come downs, wow. If they had access to what Cregan had access to, trust me, he'd just fit into the background, Cregan. For some reason, everyone's making It was very relevant, don't get it twisted. It was very powerful. Why? Because you had two women in uniform. To me, they had the uniform off. They had the uniform on. That's not relevant to me, people, and the boys and news out there. I'm not saying, wow, it's because it's two police. You want it? I'm saying it's because it was two birds. Two women. Could have been two secretaries. Could have been two bank clerks. Could have been two social services women. Whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's the thing for me. If you are going to attack the uniform and the black and white stripes, if you're going to attack that, do it properly. Don't make it to yourself. And definitely don't go out and harm two innocent women. That's my just my opinion, people. You know, don't hate on me. I'm not hating on him because he's a Salfordian. I'm not hating on him because he's from Manchester and he's one of the Mandem or whatever. The whole reason he got brought up into this conversation is because you've got a narrow-minded individual that thinks it's good to elevate him. And when you elevate him, you're elevating his crime. You're elevating what he done as if it's A-OK to certain mindsets. And the mindsets I want to attract to encourage not to get involved in that. So it is what it is. When you're continuously smoking weed and you're continuously paranoid because of the lifestyle you're stepping into. It makes you make some crazy choices because you're going with the flow. You're going where the money is. You're going where the parties are, where the birds are, where you're getting your next weed from, and so on and so forth. And you just end up in this little group here. If you're flying, that's what it is there, Ty Mills. If you're flying, the group gets bigger, so you start getting involved in this type of energy that's just out of control. You can't control. You think you're an organised crime group, but you're not. You're in control of you and your two mates, but the rest are just running. Think about what I'm trying to say to you, people. And you hear me go against the uniform, and you hear me go against this, but they're the only individuals, they're the only tool you have got to get justice where you're doing it correct in the eyes of the skies. If you run out like I did, seeking revenge, thinking this, thinking it's going to solve it, thinking that instant reaction is going to fix everything for it, it doesn't. It doesn't lie. You calm your emotions down, you sit back, you assess, and keep murder off your mind. She's a beautiful young woman that's being shot dead. And if it was my daughter, my sister, my cousin, I'd probably be sitting there now contemplating drastic action. But it's important you don't, the boys, whoever you are. It's important you don't. It's important you encourage. Although you might be from that network over there, you've got to start setting examples to your kids. Otherwise, you're and so are all us. You've got to start encouraging the people that know to let it flow. Rash, aren't they? But that's what I done. I made them choices because it was in them environments with them individuals, with the wrong sort of influences, the wrong sort of, you know, knowledge and guidance being given to us.